Hi everyone, this is Lieutenant Mango. Today I'm going to review some of the fun and fragile objects I've shown you in my search. First up is the vertical ramp. Oh, by the way, a lot of viewers have asked me, how on earth did you make this? It's actually pretty simple. First, I build a physical model of the object I want to create to get a rough idea of the shape. Then using Blender, I modeled it in 3D and import it directly into DCS World. To be honest, the object featured in my very first search was born from a pretty wild idea. If a runway gets destroyed by enemy bombardment, fighter jets can take off until the damage repair team fixed it up, right? You see, here in South Korea where I live, our territory is quite small, since our strategy operates on the assumption that our Air Force runways will take at least one direct hit from enemy ballistic missiles as soon as war breaks out. There's a huge focus on runway rapid repair, and we actually do this drill quite often. Anyway, I started wondering how we could still scramble fighter jets while the runway was being repaired. And that's when I decided to build a vertical ramp. My goal was to squeeze out the maximum takeoff distance while utilizing the absolute minimum amount of space. I make it sound fancy, but I'm no mathematician or engineer. I just doing it by intuition. Still, I figured the brute force of a modern fighter's powerful engine thrust could solve just about anything. The problem was just as I feared. The vast majority of the jets failed to recover their attitude after takeoff and pitched straight into the ground. Now you might think, why not just pull the starting position further back, build up some speed, and then hit the ramp? But unfortunately, if you hit the ramp with even a little bit of speed built up, there's a massive chance the nose gear will... Oops! Oh, what would happen if a Spitfire took part in this experiment? Yeah, never mind, this ain't it. And well, all my effort went down the drain. Simply because fighter jet could already take off with just a basic ramp and a tiny bit of runway. Next up is the loop runway. Let's take another look at the first vertical ramp I built. Most of the jets lost pitch control the moment they cleared the ramp and plummeted to the ground. But what if we shrank the size of the ramp a bit and connected them all together in a loop? Then the jet wouldn't have to lose pitch control. It could just keep spinning around the ramps, continuously gaining speed. Once it reached the proper takeoff speed, it could just exit the runway and take off. Yeah, that was my theory. Actually, everything I just said is completely bullshit. I just really wanted to try it out. This wasn't built for any technical advantage. It was purely for fun. Of course, in real life, the landing gear would never survive this. But as you know, it's just a game. Thanks to this, we got the legendary clip of Capitan Vladimir enduring a whopping 40 Gs. I used this loop runway to test almost every single fighter jet in DCS World, but it turns out I missed a few aircraft. So I'd like to show you a few additional jets that you guys requested. Okay, first up is the Spitfire. Right, the Spitfire isn't a jet, is it? Let's just call it a fire prop or something. As everyone expected, the Spitfire can pull off a loop. What if the Spitfire gains a bit more speed before trying the loop? Yeah, let's just move on. Next up is the A-10. I failed a loop in my last shot, but what if you give it a bit of a speed boost, just like the Spitfire? Wow, due to the limitation of the DCS World physics engine, the landing gear is literally buried in the runway. Wait, what? I'm seeing it, but I still can't believe it. Did the Air Force guys get jealous of the Harrier or something? Next up is the F-14. From here on out, I'll only speak when absolutely necessary so you guys can fully focus on the video. How about Su-27? Next is the big N, but this time we are gonna try a loop in reverse. Oh, by the way, I thought I had a afterrunner on for the MiG-19 in the last shot, but double checking it, I realized I didn't. So this time, let's try a loop again with the afterrunner wide open. Now this is a C-130 kit with J2. Let's just watch this one for fun. Anyway, today we took a look at the two objects I created. Moving forward, I'm planning to make a review video like this about once a week, maybe. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next week.